Alright, what's up guys? We are going to try something new here. I'm just going to do live feedback on the actual video of the war. So, firstly, I'll pause it here. I was back up in section 1, and in section 2, I just have 3 fights, my only 3 fights of the war. This first one is Silver Surfer. As you guys can see, it is steady build-up unblockable. Basically, if the attacker has 3 debuffs on them or more, then the defender will become fully unblockable until all of the debuffs fall off. Now, the reason that somebody would place a Silver Surfer here is because if he throws if he throws a heavy attack or an SP1, he'll inflict 3 armor breaks. Which of course will make him become fully unblockable until those armor breaks fall off. Now I'm going to be using Dr. Doom here. Dr. Doom is of course immune to armor break, so I won't have to worry about that at all. And I'm not going to be running suicides for any of my fights in this war. So that fight is basically a non-fight. And then my second fight is going to be this Mr. Fantastic. Same concept here. The reason that somebody would place Mr. Fantastic on this path, which is pretty common, is because when he throws his SP1, he'll inflict debuffs on you, and then anytime you throw a special, you'll inflict a debuff on yourself. So if you combine those, you can get to 3 debuffs fairly quickly, especially if you're running suicides, and then he'll be unblockable. I'm going to be using Nick Fury in this fight. I'm not going to be throwing any special attacks because I don't want to inflict that debuff on myself. And you guys will see I'm going to try to get off as many reparries as possible just to push him higher in his power so I don't have to worry about his SP1 inflicting those debuffs repeatedly. Even if he throws his SP2, it's not a big deal. I don't believe that it inflicts any debuffs. It is unblockable, but it's not going to put any debuffs on me, so I'll never have to worry about that as long as I'm nailing my reparries. And then my third and final fight, it does also have crumbling armor, so I will have to worry about that. I'll inflict an armor break debuff on myself. And then my third fight is this Ebb and Flow Intercept Havok. It does have redoubled determination. Traditionally, people, I think, would assign a Warlock here, or maybe a Guillotine 2099, somebody with an armor buff so you don't have to worry about, his plasma or his detonations. Colossus would also be pretty good here, but we very rarely, if ever, run Colossus in war, and because of crumbling armor, I think that Vision is just going to be a safer matchup here than a Warlock or a Guillotine 2099. Dreamin does have a rank 3 Guillotine 2099. I thought this could be a good opportunity to utilize that rank up, but it just didn't really work out with the overall assignments. I wanted him to bring a different team, and he needed all 3 of those attackers that I assigned. So anyway, with Vision, anytime you inflict a power burn or power drain, then all of the plasma buildups on Havok start again from 0. So with Vision, the strategy is just to refresh your SP1s, your SP2 also if you want, and just try to get off as many of those specials as you can to continually reset his plasma buildups. So that's it. We're going to go in here. Yeah, a little dilly-dally action. Do have it sped up, but again, I'm doing Dr. Doom, Nick Fury. But, okay, so I'm boosting up a little bit. And, yeah, I mean, this is going to be super, super, super easy. Very standard. It's just basically parry, combo into heavy, and that's it. Now, I'm holding my block here. I'm baiting out so that I can throw a reparry. The only reason is so that I can push him to his SP2, and then I can use my SP1 to generate a little bit more power. And then at this point, I'm just going to build up to an SP3. I'm holding my block again, going to hit another reparry, because I want him to have as much power as possible, so that when I go into my Doom rotation on the SP3, I can just completely ruin him. And that's what happens here. So throw the SP3. It didn't kill him, but I'm going to kill him here at the end of this little rotation. I think actually I do need an SP2 at the end here, but just launch that and he's dead from the first beam. So very easy fight there. And again, Dr. Doom is great if you see Surfer on that node because he's immune to the armor breaks. Alright, so here I am going to, in this fight, I want to apply the internal bleeds, and then you'll see I'm going to hit some reparries here, something Dreamin' still thinks that I can't do, so that I can push him to his SP2. I don't have to worry about those debuffs. So here, get off my second internal bleed. He's really going down quickly here. I'm just going to get off a parry because of the indestructible into my... oh, I thought I was going to throw my SP2 there. Alright, there I'll throw the SP2 to end the fight. That didn't need to. Didn't need to. Okay. It's the problem with commenting on war fights you took 2 days ago. But, alright, so here, Havok. So, Havok usually is pretty easy to intercept. He'll run right into you. But I really started this fight poorly. I got off the first intercept there. Hold on, let me get this bullshit out of the way. Alright, I started off with an intercept, and then I got a little bit careless. I didn't need to do that. I could have just played it patiently because eventually you're going to get intercepts off. Same thing here. I used an indestructible boost just in case. And then I accidentally pushed myself over to an SP3. I wasn't paying attention to my own power meter. Which isn't good because I just want to keep my special one on constant recycle. You guys see up here, his plasma debuffs, they're going to build, and once they get to 10, or once they get over 10, then he'll inflict a few on me. They'll start to build up on my my attacker, and over here, I need to not allow any more of those plasma buildup. So it won't detonate until I get to 10, I believe, and I'm not going to get to 10 unless he gets 10 or more. And you see that those keep refreshing every time I power drain him. So overall, sloppy fight, but Vision is a really, really good safe matchup, especially if you're bringing like Captain America Infinity War. He's a great synergy with Vision. But that's it for my war, man. I only ended up taking those 3 fights as planned. We won this war pretty handily. Our battle group had 4 deaths, which is higher than we expected, but the deaths that we had, one of them was just super unfortunate. And then the other were, I mean, they were just really tough matchups, including a Thing boss with Stubborn. So overall, it was a good war. Let's take a look at the cards for this war. So we've got Brett in BG2. He had a 9.86 power rating. FaZe in BG1. He got the gold card for the second highest power rating in the war at 10.30. And then Bryn from BG3. You know, he had the best power rating of this war, 10.56, so he got the platinum card. He did end up taking a heavy from a MODOK, so you guys can see that he got roasted a little bit, but he was a good sport, sent over that screenshot for me to use in the card, and I think that it looks pretty good. One thing, too, if you guys have been following along the last couple seasons with the cards, you know, these numbers probably look pretty low to you for the person that finishes with the highest power rating. Usually that number is between 12 and 14. And the reason is because we're dying a lot less now that we've had a season's worth of reps on the new map. And because we're dying a lot less, that's bringing down the power rating node values from the nodes that we clear. And thus, a player like Bryn, who had a lot of fights last war, you know, his per fight PR potential what is lower just because we've been dying less to the whole map. So that's why it's pretty low. I expect that to kind of be the trend Not that any of that matters to you guys, but I just wanted to make that clarification there. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and a comment.